Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen, and I am back on another episode of Crooks and Books. We missed last week, but we still sent out a newsletter, so don't get mad at us. We had a lot of stuff going on, and I was actually really tired, so um, bear with me. But we're back again here with my co-host, Big Pig Brad,
What's going on?
Prado the Pointer,
Point.
and Bobby Banks. Welcome back.
What up? What's up?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's good to be back and it's good to talk about the takeaways from week 4. A lot has happened. We haven't been able to talk about what happened in, week 2 and we did week 2, but week 3. But let's go back to our stats first. So, ending of week 4, starting with me 7-2 at 78%. I wish I never took that stupid over with Seattle and New York Giants, but it is what it is. And then Big Pick 4-2 at 67%. Caleb went down the drain after he went to Vegas and is now back at 2-4 at 33%. Bobby, you're at 5-2 at 71%. And Prado, you are at 5-4 at 55%. Flipping the script from going 33% the week prior. And now Caleb has the special 33%. For some reason, one of us is always at 33%. Hoping it's not me, but you know what I mean? And then overall, it's 23-14 for week 4, leaving us at 63%. So we're still maintaining 63% or above 50 in the 60s for the last 4 weeks. And even before that, I think we were already there for the whole podcast for the year too. So let's go with some takeaways. I'm going to start off with Big Pick. I liked what happened with your team. I know you didn't like it, but it was dramatic. It was everything an NFL person would love if you were on the right side of betting. It barely made it too. So talk to me about some takeaways here.
Takeaways from this week: Atlanta is a quarterback away from being a really good team. Watched that whole game at 6:30 in the morning. And,
I know,
defense,
right?
Yeah, defense played
Those
well.
bastards.
If they can just get Kyle Pitts out of jail, they might have something there in Atlanta. Kind of like the way they played all 4 quarters, even though Ritter basically tossed the game over to the Jacksonville.
Right.
And
he's a bum.
He is. Going into my game, the Raiders are kind of down right now, and I just like the way they fought. And, Herbert was finally running. Haven't seen that in a long time from the guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's one aspect that he's really good at, actually, is he's really good at running, and he didn't do that at all last year. Didn't have one rushing touchdown. Found the end zone against the Raiders on the ground. I loved how Raider fans were yelling at Mark Davis behind him, saying, "Fire McDaniels, fire McDaniels."
Yeah.
And Mark was, chiming back at him, which was really
Was he
funny.
saying fire McDaniels or fire Mark? I thought they were
No.
saying
You can't fire the
yeah,
owner
that's what I
in
was going to say. They
America.
can't
Yeah.
fire him.
No, they were
He's the
talking about
owner.
McDaniels.
No,
They're
they were
just yelling
talking
at
about
him.
Yeah, they're yelling at him, and
He's
Mark
like,
was
watch
yelling
what you're
back.
saying.
No, he said smarten up.
Oh.
That was his choice of words. And proud of the Jets, the way the Jets fought. A team that has basically been written off this year. Zach Wilson showed signs of what a number 3 pick is supposed to look like, or number 2 pick, sorry. So
yeah, and he's being like, I think Aaron's in his ear, obviously, right?
Well, he better be. Aaron's going to be there next year, if not this year.
Yeah, spending time with him too. So he probably wants to show out like, hey, I'm learning from you, and he's doing, coaching him like the way things should be. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just like one of those like ones that learn kind of late, I don't know.
Yeah, all in all, NFL soap operas were rating high this week.
Big time. Prado, you got anything for takeaways?
Yes, the beloved Bungles are the classic Bungles. I think there's turmoil over there, as we all witness. They're not a good team. They're not a
Yeah,
good
Jamar
offense.
was kind of mad.
How about we go deeper into it, and maybe that's not a good coach. He was just hiding behind the success of his team, and you know,
The
Zach Taylor.
beginning success. Yeah.
Yeah, it's who he is. Shout out to D'Amico's. I took him 3 weeks ago and looked like an idiot, and after that, I now look like I'm onto something with the fighting D'Amico's.
Okay.
And I must say, Riverboat Ron, how does that guy have a job? Man, his comments are just like almost like he wants to get fired. Like, oh, our team was gas. What? You guys took 90 seconds to score a touchdown. You got to go for two. All the coaches out there, whoever is down by
You
double
took
digits.
D'Amico's. I don't see that.
No. What I was saying is I got slammed by D'Amico versus the Colts.
Oh, okay.
I got embarrassed. What I was saying is that I had lost my train of thought. What was I talking about right now?
Riverboat Ron.
Washington.
Riverboat Ron, he said that his team was gassed after 90 seconds down. If you're up by double digits or down by double digits and you find a chance to win in the game, you
Got
got
nothing to lose if you go for
Yeah.
two.
go for two. You're gonna lose no matter what. You go to overtime.
Yeah.
And all the momentum's on your side anyway.
And shout out to Mac. Felt so good to go against Mac. That guy sucks.
Yes, he does.
1,000%.
Wrap it up. He
1,000%.
sucks, and he sucks.
He's so lame too. Like, go and try and get the ball back, dude.
Was he
And Kyle,
crying?
maybe next time
Yes.
hand the ball off when you have a chance to give a guy 5 touchdowns, huh?
Yeah, and you have all these like fucking stud tight ends. Like, what are you
They
doing?
did. What are you talking?
Ugh.
Oh.
All right. Gross. Bobby, what's your takeaways from this weekend?
I too was fooled by Joey B and company, and I might be fooled again this week when I'm stupid enough to take him. But I mean, third time's a charm.
No, but you know what we always say on this show: keep taking them till you get them.
That's true. That's true. I had one of my favorite games was Rams. I got them at Pick'em. Of course, the game goes into overtime, clenching my cheeks the whole time, but they were able to get it done. Anthony Richardson looks pretty damn good so far from what we've seen. The guy's got a cannon too, but
Freak athlete back there.
I pulled that through by the skin of my teeth, and then Bills handled business. I was telling it's funny, I was telling a coworker at work and Justin at the same time too, because they were talking a big game about this Dolphins team and about how good they were. But this is the same team that almost lost to the Patriots. So I told them, wait till they play a real team like the Bills, and we saw what happened there. So that -2.5 was never in doubt.
All right. For me, the week started off obviously with the Lions. That was easy. Even though it was Thursday night football. And you know what? They've been making those kind of like better now, I think. Falcons was a drag. I freaking hated it. But it is what it is. And I should have known. Because you know the Lion King man does take over in London, so I guess I should have known that, and now I appreciate myself for telling me that a long time ago, and I didn't fucking do it. But it is what it is. But you're right about the Falcons. They're literally like every other team that's one quarterback away from being actually good and relevant. But speaking of relevance, the statement game that I had was Dolphins and Bills. Being that DeMar was playing, there was so much shit on like, oh my God, this and this, but they were at Bills Mafia. So it was like a freebie for everybody to understand that like now is the time in week 4 to bring back who the Bills are, because there's some drama in there and they're like contenders for like the big scene and the big drama. So they needed it to be like a villain that was like kind of like Batman. You know, like people see him as bad guy, but also the good guy. So that's how I look at that drama or that whole dynamic. And then Vikings, I didn't take anything on that, but that was pretty funny, us keeping score. And then Ravens, that was a slow game as always that we always talk about, because I do feel like the Ravens and Browns always fucking play each other every fucking week. But I won that, and the most dramatic one was, like I said, Brado's team, because I literally thought that they were gonna fuck it over, and they actually covered 6.5 and then pushed on 7. Obviously there were some other ones too, like the Rams, right? Big pick. My God, Jesus. And then 49ers, that was pretty crazy too. With Arizona being able to kind of like keep up, but not really, but then really, like you start like, oh, whoa, what's going on here? And then the BAU with KC, but not really covering spreads again.
BAU first half, second half, they're
Yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much all the takeaways from the podcast, and we're gonna walk into Thursday night football. I know this episode's gonna come out a little early since we're busy on the usual recording days, but Thursday night is Bears at Washington. 5.5 is the spread, and over under 44.5. I don't feel like taking anything. Obviously, you guys already know that as fans, and my podcasties know that I hate taking the Bears, because if I do, I won't win. And if I don't, then maybe they will win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for me. It's just a weird thing with me and the Bears. Washington, I'm kind of iffy on them, but big pick, you have the Bears plus 5.5. Is that correct?
That is correct. Last year, these teams matched up on Thursday night. And
this is the second time?
Yeah, they played last year on Thursday night, and Carson Wentz squeaked out a fucking dub by the skin of his teeth.
They did. I remember this.
It came down to the goal line on the very last play, and the Bears honestly should have won that game last year. And the Bears, they blew a huge lead against the Broncos, and they should have won that game ultimately. I just think that the way the Washington Commanders are playing, and they kind of I think they gave Philly all that they had, and I feel like they're going to come out flat on a short week. And if you're the Bears, you got to be just pissed off. You're 0-4. You're obviously not going to the playoffs. It's another losing.
And they're at Washington, right?
They're at Washington.
Ooh, you got to watch out for that ground, huh?
Yeah, a little slippery out there, but I think Fields can make things work against them, and I think you might want to give the moneyline Bears a shot, because no one's going to give them a chance to win. So when you give a team no chance to win, this is when they show up as professionals, and they might just fuck around and win.
Yeah. I will not be taking that bet, but I will take the over. That's for sure. And if I do, I will be in misery screaming at the screen because of how much I either hate or love the Bears. So, Prado, you're on the same thing. You're taking the Bears, Justin Fields. It is what it is.
Taking the little Bears. They're not the Bears yet until they become a winner.
So, and that's your reason?
They're a good little Bears team. They were good last week. They did what they were supposed to do, and then they found a way to piss it off. But the refs kind of had some suspect calls towards the end that kind of hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Their offense was actually finally clicking, and then the miracle happened. The only funny thing about this game I just looked at right now, this game opened up at -1.5 Washington, and it's been bet up to +5.5. Riverboat,
I think is the reason why I would take something on the total.
Well, give me a Riverboat Ron, fade Riverboat Ron when he does something stupid. He'll end up doing something stupid here, like his comments. I mean, it's just he'll end up a game he's supposed to win. He'll end up finding a way to win him from behind, and maybe Chicago snaps. Was it the 14-game losing streak? I think it is.
13, 14,
13,
14.
Yeah, okay. So I'll take the points.
And Bobby, you have nothing on this.
I'd probably lean Bears. I wouldn't put anything right now. This was a favorite game for me, but knowing me, I'd probably bet it regardless.
All right. And then, like I said, we're putting these guys in early for you guys, the listeners. So things could change. If you didn't sign up at www.thesportsbettingqueen.com. It's free. You put your email in and you get the newsletter. And everyone's almost real-time bets are going to be on there before Sunday. Or before the game Thursday, and then before Monday as well. All right, next. Jags versus Bills in London. 5.5 is the spread, and over under is 49. I hate the Jags because I took them for Survivor. Now I have my one buy-in that I can use, and I'm going to use it, obviously, because it's too early in the game to just let myself go. But London, what time is this game, guys?
6:30 a.m.
Okay, 6:30 a.m. And that's in London versus the Bills. Yeah, okay. I'm not falling for that. I don't care. So if I were to bet, it would just be off of pure like fuck the Jags. So that's up to you whether or not you want to do it or not. Big pick, you're also going to take the +5.5 Jags. Again, same line, different team.
Yeah. As of right now, yes, because they're already in London. They've spent the whole week there. They've adjusted to the time zone. Bills are coming off a heroic fucking beatdown of the Dolphins. Maybe they're riding their high horse over the pond. Just feel like it's a good number the way it sits right now. As the week goes on, I don't know. Things could change, but as of first glance, I like the Jags and the points.
Okay, yeah,
Just
I
because
hate it. I hate it. I just feel like the Bills are going to have more statements to make, at
it's
least
very possible.
to be relevant enough. I know no one cares about the Bills. No one used to before everything happened. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
are we
The
living
only
up to the
reason I
drama?
like him is because they've been there and they've
Yeah.
literally spent the whole
No,
week there.
I get your point for sure. I get your point for sure. Prado agrees with you. Looks like you guys are riding same bets so far.
I forgot to mention the most important thing last week. There was 12 favorites that won last week. That's why I'm betting every dog right now, because eventually the favorite stuff is going to smash. And
Right,
It
you
is
know,
October.
But
And-
could that be like they balance it out slowly instead of just giving you the script of saying you bet all favorites, you bet all dogs. You bet, you know what I mean? Like, because they kind of get a little bit smarter than that to be just like
Well, I just know that
maybe someone's stupid enough to
12
take all the
favorites,
dogs, you know?
12 favorites hit, and Daniel Jones got embarrassed on Monday Night Football. So what do you think they're doing out now? They're sending out traps of lines, and then
Yeah, they are setting out traps.
and then they got a team coming in from Buffalo, flying into London, and the other team just kicking it there.
Yeah. Well, the other team gets, I think it's like trying to be useful.
It's such an advantage. It's like
Like
they don't have to
utilization,
travel.
yeah.
They wake up in their little beds. They don't have to
They
worry about anything.
practice, yeah.
By the
They have
time
their
Buffalo,
crumpets, they have their
Yeah.
teas.
yeah,
Tea
they
and
have
crumpets. Oh
everything.
my god.
And
That's
you
their-
guys
that's
also
their-
forget last year that the Jaguars beat Buffalo 9-6.
I just really think
In
that they're trying to
Jacksonville.
sell. They're trying to sell.
I remember that game,
Jaguars
9-6,
to-
that baseball game. That's the
Yeah.
Jags' second
And
home stadium
Jaguars
right
have
there.
actually beat Buffalo 3 out of the last 5 times they played. So they
You know
have
what I'm
something
saying? No,
on
I'm just saying.
Josh Allen.
I think they actually are selling the team to Europe. In Europe, you know what I mean? To like all of that market to be like, hey, we don't want the Jaguars any more than
They've been trying to
anyone
put
else
Jacksonville
does.
there for the last couple through what, 3 years now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
So
think they
they're
played the most London games.
Yeah.
They do.
they're
Yeah.
kind of like promoting them, if that
So
makes
give me
sense.
the London Jaguars. Then.
Jaguars, yeah.
Realistically, I think this line should be like 3.
Okay.
And I feel like that's why I like the Jags too.
All right. So nothing for Bobby as well. Just making sure, Bob.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
He'll bet the game. Don't worry.
All right.
Betting all of them.
Texans at ATL. Line is 2, over under total 45. I'm gonna run it back with ATL because they owe me one. Kind of like, hey, we owe you a solid. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and I don't care. I really don't care. I'm just gonna do it. Big pick. You're gonna do -2. Fuck it.
Yeah, same with you. I'm running it back. Atlanta's a better team than Houston. A rookie quarterback on the road against that defense. I mean,
I just feel like Ritter's such a fucking bum, man.
he is a bum, but
Are we gonna
I
get
think
through
they can
that,
win this
you
game
know?
without Ritter.
Yeah. Just give it to your goddamn running back.
Yeah. Or how about the tight end that's a fucking freak athlete?
Bobby likes D'Amico's Houston +2 and money line. He thinks that the defense is better.
No, I just think that Desmond Ritter's ass. I just don't.
He
I
is
just
And
don't
ass.
that
want.
too.
I don't want anything to do with him. I'll take CJ over him. And I watched that game against the Steelers last week, and they looked pretty good. When they beat
Yeah.
Jacksonville, I think like 4 of their starters on their offensive line was out, and they still came back and beat Jacksonville. I wouldn't even say came back. They just beat them straight up. So that team is real fresh, but D'Amico's got them coached
They
pretty
just
well.
gotta
And
gel together, you mean?
yeah, I feel like right now they're gelling at a good spot. Their schedule is not the hardest.
Is
I mean,
Koo still at ATL?
Yeah, Young Hoku.
Young Ho. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
Ho's
there.
still there.
There's a -2 right there.
It's probably the
That's
only way
nice.
they'll score. But if he kicks it 10 times in a row, that'll probably treat him pretty good. But I like the +2 here. I'm just gonna fade Ritter.
It's literally like anyone could, you know what I mean? The line is like, that's the indication. So yeah, it makes sense.
One small thing I want to add on that
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
the Texans game last week. I believe it was JJ Watt getting inducted to like the Texans Hall of Fame or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So he was there, and they played his younger brother's team. So of course they had to give JJ the upper hand. You know, he's the older brother.
Yeah.
And that might have been the Texans Super Bowl last week.
Oh, to me, yeah. Well, you mean, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Panthers at Lions, 9.5 is the spread right now, and total over under 45. Nobody on the podcast likes anything except for me, which I just like the under. I feel like it's a safe bet. But you never know. Lions could just go over by themselves. But I'm just saying, you've got to like, they might come out. Panthers, they're just like a whatever team, forgotten.
They have a good defense, though.
Yeah. So I just feel like, I'm not saying they're going to like win because Lions are on a roll, but maybe it goes under. 45 is a number,
I don't know if I'm going to bet this game, but I think this line is way too inflated. I don't think the line should be 9.5 point favorite to anybody.
Yeah. I mean, and then you see that, and let's just say you don't bet or anything, but it's just like you're a team that's like, bro, fuck the Lions. You feel me? That's how you're feeling. So it's kind of like, okay, go out there and fuck them.
Bryce Young is pretty bad.
He is bad.
He is.
The defense is pretty good, though.
Yeah, but like just like last week, I noticed I was gonna say on that Houston game, until that coach benches that guy, like they need to drug test that coach because what in the fuck is he doing? Just like this situation right here, it's like good quarterback, no quarterback.
Yeah. All right.
MVP off.
Nothing else for the for this game, but we are gonna move on to Titans at Colts.
Good survivor pick right there.
Yeah. Titans at Colts, pick 'em. Pick 'em, and then over under 42.5. Bobby, you've got Colts. You like what you see. Is that what it is?
I do. I like Anthony Richardson. The kid's a stud. And
athlete.
I mean, Titans played the hell of a game last week and beat down Cincinnati team, but they give up a lot of air yardage. And it was supposed to happen last week, but Joe Burrow is not the same Joe Burrow that we've been seeing. He's a ghost. I don't know what happened to the guy, but this is the team that can get lit up over the air. So, and the Colts still have a good defense at the end of the day.
This is a very weird game.
Team.
Very weird game.
I think historically the Colts own the Titans.
Very weird game.
No, Tennessee's 6-4 against them.
Is it okay? So it's the other way around.
And Titans have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row.
Okay, this is a very
lopsided.
This is a very weird game.
Give me the Titans.
Yeah, it's a very weird game. If it goes to like plus, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
This new rule where I can't, as a pick'em, I cannot take the home team at pick'em.
Exactly. I love Tennessee in this spot, Loki.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And you know what? Weird. The bettors know that Titans.
I'm not taking
a strong.
Colts had no business getting back in that Rams game.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a good game to think about, though, to the listeners. All right.
Let's fade Bobby. We're fading Bobby on that one. Let's
So,
ride.
okay,
I already
fading
put
Bobby.
Henry money line.
Henry
There you go. Fade
money
me.
line. He might fade
Colts
himself
already
by
are
the end of the
-1
week,
right
so
now, by the way.
let's see.
Well, it's weird. I'm checking mine. It's one says +1. Let me double check.
Who's +1?
Well, the way
Hold
I'm
on.
looking at it right now is Tennessee is +1 right now.
Oh my God, give me Tennessee then. Jesus.
And the Colts opened up at -1.5. I think they
Alright.
might be a little drained. 2 back-to-back overtime
And Derrick
wins.
Henry threw a fucking touchdown. Calm down.
Not his first time, won't be his last.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I have Indianapolis +1.
Oh, wow. See, that's confusing.
I would take Titans +1, Indianapolis +1. Sounds like a trap, but it is what it is. Okay, are we done, guys? Can we go next?
Move it on
Yeah.
over.
All right, moving over to the New York Caleb's. I'm just kidding. New York Giants at Miami. God, the line is 11. Over under total 50. Give me the Dolphins. Nothing to talk about. That's it. There's really nothing to talk about. You can't. I took the over on a Giants game thinking that this guy was still the Daniel Jones from like a year ago. Not fucking happening. No one's protecting him. The team is in shambles. All of New York is embarrassed week in, week out. There was one time where they could breathe a little bit, and then that was it. And I just, it is what it is. I mean, sorry to say, but Dolphins, man. Dolphins. Prado, Dolphins. Right?
Might be my only favorite I bet all week. I need my money back. I want my fucking money back. I'm not fucking. I can't
Wait,
believe
you bet against us? I thought you bet Bills.
No, he's talking about the Giants.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Giants. Yes.
I want my money back. That's all it is. Like, that's why I came out swinging today in baseball, because I was so fucking disgusted at what I saw on Monday night. I was like,
Oh
dude,
my
is
God.
this?
I just
First of all, I think the general manager needs to get fired right away for that contract with Daniel Jones. And then 2, it was like, so we're just gonna keep getting sacked. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
How many was that? 11?
At one point in
Do you
even if
start
you're
counting?
down, just run the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what the
get out of
fuck are
there.
you doing?
Yeah, go 3 and out, run the ball, then getting sack, more sacks. Here's another sack.
it's like, isn't he tired of just getting sacked? Like,
And Adoree Jackson, my
Did
God,
he get his bonus
that
on
guy
sacking?
sucks. But I will say this though, that a lot of people don't really take credit to this. Geno Smith did not even go down the field with his offense the whole game. That was impressive. Interception, touchdown, fumble at the 20, and Drew Lock drove a touchdown the whole game.
A whole Locky.
yeah.
They injured a
he didn't
2-minute
Need
warning
to.
too.
His defense was doing all the work.
What are you
Crazy.
gonna do? You get lucky, and then maybe if even if he was hurt, it's better to just do that. Team effort, guys.
Definitely team effort.
All right. Bobby and Big Pig don't have anything on this, but you may have something in the coming week. So newsletter out, right? Okay.
There's not enough weed in the world for me to smoke to take New York
Yeah.
in that position.
And he lives in NorCal too.
Then their coach gave up.
Yeah.
They're in for Caleb. And Caleb just came out today saying that New York is one of the teams he would consider playing for.
There you go. There's your answer. Saints at Pats. Line is 1, and then over under total 40. Ew. That's all I have to say about this game. Ew.
Yeah, don't want nothing to do with it.
Have nothing to do with nothing.
Derek Carr
Or fucking
or
Bill, who like
I'd rather
kind of
take
sucks.
I'd rather fade Mac because it's so much fun when you see him fucking throw a
I
turnover.
know.
Yes.
It looks like a toy.
Is Mac the favorite or the dog?
Favorite -1.
He turns out he won.
I'm done. I'm not taking any of that.
Yeah,
misery.
right.
He won. Just know it.
No, I think the Saints are going to trample them.
Yeah.
But
You know what's going to
it is
happen
what
in
it
this
is.
game? You will see Mac Jones leaving the game in the second quarter, being benched for Zappy.
Pretending.
And
he's
Zappy
hurt.
will lead the charge.
Ugh. Well, you're
No,
right.
then
They
they'll-
do have really good tight ends.
Cam Jordan will remind Zappy that this isn't fucking the Mac.
It all depends on the
What school does he go to?
protection. Guys, no, seriously. It all depends on the protection that what's his name has? Derek Carr. You know?
He was just slow hurt last week. That's what it was. Bailey Zappy.
But-
I was surprised he even came back and
Central?
played. I thought he would be out.
No, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Western Kentucky.
Hilltoppers.
All right, I have nothing on that game, and if I do, you guys will know. But now, nothing. Ravens at Steelers. Oh God, these two teams play each other all the fucking time too. God, that whole thing.
Same division.
I know. It's just like why? 3.5 over under 38. Prado the point says under 38, guys. Under 38. Ravens are pretty known to be under anyway.
Might be like
Probably like a 17-10 game.
33-3 game. Baltimore walk out of there, beat the shit out of them. See you later.
Who's playing quarterback for the Steelers?
Trubisky.
Oh yeah, Mitch.
Mitch.
MVP Mitch.
Yeah.
Like I would say to everyone, beat me, Mitch. He's gonna be 3 and out. Canada gets fired after this.
The way you
this
said
week.
it, they're not.
Watch.
And
We're
the
gonna be
Steelers
like,
come
"Dude."
away with a great win on the road here.
Oh God.
Nah.
And then you hear all the Steeler fans. Where's Al at when you need him, huh?
I know, but don't you remember when Duck Hodges beat the fucking Steelers or Ravens?
Damn.
Freaking Al the towel over there.
They
talking about
always play each
Prado.
other good no
You
matter
shut
who's
your
playing.
mouth.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. I have nothing on that either. But if I were, I'd probably do a little Raven action. Maybe they're the only favorites that will win. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is what it is. Maybe get Survivor, but kind of teeth clenching at the end. I don't know.
A good survivor was Carolina.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
Miami.
Next is Cincinnati. So that's Bengals at Arizona. Spread is 3, totals 44.5. Bobby, close your eyes. -3. Cards?
No,
They're not a favorite.
They're not favorite.
Cincinnati?
Cincinnati.
Jesus.
Joey B, baby. I
He's
get beat
finally
this
gonna
time.
win.
If I get beat, I get beat. If I die, I die.
If I
But this
die, I
is
die.
a mountain that I'll die on here.
I was putting it on Cincinnati, but I told myself I'm staying away from favorites. And this is a fucking the Cincinnati should win, but what if Joe gets
But
hurt?
Arizona
What
has a
happens?
little bit of fight.
A little bit, a lot of fight.
Then why are we
Yeah,
taking
Arizona's
Bengals here?
Love
I'm
taking
not
risks.
taking them.
Love to take the risk. Bobby Banks. You heard him, folks. You heard him.
Did anyone can I ask you this question? Did anyone watch Monday Night Football? Not this
Yes.
Monday night, last Monday. So
So
did you
Monday Night
guys
Yes.
miraculously see something in Joe Burrows that I didn't see, that he was actually good or something?
No.
He's
he
definitely
played-
hurt.
So let me get this straight. So he plays another game even worse, scores 3 points, and then all of a sudden you got to back him again. I'm just trying to understand where the logic is here.
Well, no. Bobby thinks that
Not
it's
a lot
the
of logic
strike
in
3
anything we
rule,
do. We still do it.
that he's finally gonna win.
Yeah, we still roll bold deals to make no money. So what's the difference?
I
May-
mean,
Maybe he has a fire lit under his ass and he actually will do it.
as I keep saying, maybe they're just not good.
Yeah. Maybe they got discovered. Maybe it's like when you enter the NFL, no one knows who you are, what you're doing, so they're gonna try and figure
And
you
Higgins
out,
got
and now they
hurt too,
figure
by
you
the way.
out.
Yeah, he
Higgins
did.
got like a bruised rib or something like that, or some punctured.
I mean,
rib.
I would have a bruised
Fractured rib, I
too.
believe.
Oh, fractured rib. Okay, that's what it
I'd
is.
have one of those too if I sucked that bad. Trust me.
Yeah, throw it to Jamar ain't working. I can tell you that. I got him on my
Yeah.
fantasy team.
He's always open, apparently.
Always,
fucking open.
always.
That's another stupid statement. Just shut your fucking mouth and play. You're losing. You score 3 points.
And you know what? He should
Shut
get
up.
if he starts winning, he should get one of those stupid fucking chains that say always on it. Like the fucking Tampax shit. You feel me? Whatever the fucking thing for the period. The fucking brand because he's fucking throwing a fucking fit. Calm
Well, he's got to
down.
get daddy involved to go talk to Joe.
Oh
Hey, Dad, go talk to Joe.
man. All right. No one else has anything. Big pick, Bobby.
Nah, it looks like I'm the
I
lone
mean, you
survivor
had
here.
that. You had just nothing on the total is what I mean.
Nah.
Prado doesn't have anything. Sorry, he took a break there because I needed him to get something. And then all right, so let's go on to the next game. Big pick, you're up anyway. So Eagles at Rams, 4.5. Total is over under 50.5. And Brad, you have plus 4.5 Rams. They're actually gonna do this without worrying us, is what you're saying here.
No, they're gonna worry. Always.
They're gonna worry us? Oh, come on.
Always. It's always a worry with them. But the Rams have surprised me. I thought the Rams are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL this year, and they're kind of far from that, honestly. They've shown up. Stafford's fucking.
He's a beast.
He's got some grit. The guy got some
what?
grit.
The guy stayed in there, huh?
Fucking stay. He's a tough motherfucker. I swear to God.
You know what?
He
The
always
D did
has been.
that to
Remember, he
him.
played for
The
Detroit.
D.
He used to always get
He's
ran
always
over.
been running for his life.
The
And
D
Puka,
made him strong.
shout out Puka
thanks to D.
Nakua. Fucking getting my dub last week.
Shout
That
out.
guy fucking came to play.
Shout out to my guy over there.
It's been like just a good team effort by them. The defense has made plays, the offense making plays, McVay's making plays, calling the plays, whatever it is, it's working.
Their running back making plays.
Kyron Williams, shout out my running back in fantasy, waiver wire of the year.
Prado, you've got a large 4.5 bet on this. Go ahead.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles keep getting away with murder. There's another team that is
Gotta be
just
careful.
literally on the fence when
Remember,
it comes
they're
to
from Philly.
Doesn't
Gotta be
matter. I
careful.
don't give a I don't give a shit if they're from fucking Vancouver or Toronto. How about that?
No, it's a different thing.
At the end of the day, fucking Philly is about to get fucking bitch slapped by the fucking LA McVays. And if you guys haven't paid attention closely, it's his nickname is McVegas. How about that? It's no longer
Vegas. I love it.
Have you not paid attention to the games that he's doing?
Of course I did.
Oh my
And he has no idea what Las Vegas is. I'm just joking. He has no idea what betting is.
You know what I heard? I heard a little story about him that he knows everything bad comment that is said about him.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a really good memory.
Yeah, he said such bullshit when
there's
he says
no
Sean,
way
what
he
happened on
doesn't
3rd and
know.
11 when you were back in Washington? Well, Kirk Cousins rolled out to the right and he found Puka Nakua.
He has such a good memory that he's crazy. He's almost like the guy from Suits. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, but his memory is a read back memory. So it's pretty
East
cool.
Coast teams come back to the West Coast. There's never usually a good story. And the second thing too is I don't know if you guys know this. But
that's a good point.
Safeties are all out. And I don't know about you, but Philly does not look like a fucking top 5 fucking team. And I hate
might be a good dog that you're talking about.
I hate when the coach says that comment too. He's like, well, who's supposed to be playing any good football right now? Well, last I checked, it's the NFL. You want to be playing good football right now. You know, it kind of
you want to play good football every week. How about that?
Yeah. Now, we're just trying to get together, and our quarterback.
Turns out it's week 5 already.
Yeah,
I know, right? All right.
This is the beginning of a tough stretch too, because their second half schedule is tough.
Good.
They've Jets, Dolphins.
You're talking about the Eagles,
Commanders,
right?
Cowboys. Yeah. And then Chiefs,
they deserve
Bills,
a
49ers.
tough schedule.
Ooh, Chiefs,
0-3 right
Bills,
there.
49ers.
Actually, it goes Cowboys, Chiefs.
Smacked.
Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, back to Cowboys. That's a 5-game skid.
You better be careful because the refs are gonna fucking. Oh, I'm from Philadelphia and I'm on.
Can someone stop the tush push this week? I'm tired of it. I do not want to see the tush push.
You're gonna see. You guys failed on the tush push.
Because we're not the tush push team.
New York tried, Dallas tried.
New York got 2 guys injured because of the tush push.
Fuck. All right, let's move on. Next game.
Vegas. Jets
at Denver. 1.5 is the spread. Total over under is 43. Let's see. Revenge Jets money line. Prado.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's the revenge game where Peyton talk shit about the Jets. And remember he was saying all that crap about him. So I think the Jets will have a nice little payback for this beautiful team. What did he put on here? Broncos head coach puts Jets on blast with blunt comment. Let's see what he says. I think he was actually attacking Hackett.
Nathaniel.
Yeah. He straight up dissed him.
It's the Hackett revenge game here.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to win the offseason, but the bottom line is the Jets have a good defense. They took, Wilson did a good job on Sunday Night Football. Smelled the fucking talk about fucking Taylor just needs a fucking stop by now. And this is a game where the Jets probably punch Russell Wilson in the mouth. And Hackett knows Russell, right? So that kind of makes sense there a little bit too.
Yeah.
And Saleh knows Russell too from his time with San Francisco.
Yep. Owned.
Damn. So they have like the whole recipe there, huh?
They do. I'm taking the Jets too. I think I put it on the sheet as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big pick. Yes, you did. Sorry.
Yep. Give me the Zach Wilsons.
Bobby's on the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets, Jets.
All right. Jet
They
light.
should have low key
ML.
won last week.
Yeah, they just couldn't knock off Patrick, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only difference.
I don't have anything on that game. I will want misery.
Some bullshit calls though.
Bullshit.
Think about it.
Like very blatant.
Let's go next game. KC at Minnesota Vikings. Whoa. Okay. Spread is 5, total is over under 53. What are we doing with Pat? Anybody?
Fade him.
If Wilson did good, Burke could do just as good, if not better, and they're playing at home. And Kansas City, they just don't look right. And I don't know who's a receiver there.
Is it safe to say that Taylor Swift is a distraction?
Yes, very, very, very big distraction.
Yeah. Minnesota plus 5 is what Prado's saying here.
Yep. I'm taking Burke Cousins, and I think JJ goes off, and I think we see the gritty maybe 3 times this week.
Yeah, I would be very happy that I didn't take KC for Survivor this week. So shout out. Anyway, I don't have anything on that game, but possibly, yes, Vikings need a little bit more morality as far as coming out of that win, going back into another one, just to keep it a little bit interesting. But we shall see. All right, Sunday night, Dallas at 49ers. 3.5 is the spread. Over under 45. You already know I'm ride or die. I fucking hate Dallas Dick Boys. So
it's going to be
shout out to all our fans too that fucking love Dallas, but love us.
It's going to be the best primetime game of the year.
Huh? What'd you say?
Is this going to be the best primetime game of the year?
I fucking hope so, but I don't want it to be that good. I just want to drill it in there. You know what I mean? Big pick SF minus 3.5.
Dallas will be Dallas.
Yeah.
Dak against a good team. When has he ever won?
You can say it any better. Dak is whack. I saw a cartoon actually that was Dak and Trey Lance, and then Trey was like saying the right answers, and then I think it was Gridiron, and then like Dak was like, "You throw it to the other team. You guys just watch when I throw it to the other team and I win and get to the Super Bowl." And it was just like, oh man. And then he goes, "Trey, you might be starting next week." We'll see. Prado, you don't have anything on this game, even though it's your team?
He doesn't like the 3.5.
I don't like 3.5 at all. Here, let me tell you the last 4 spreads that were indicated. San Francisco 3.5. San Francisco was plus 3.5. San Francisco was plus 4. And then now we have minus 3.5 San Francisco. I don't like the line at all. I think the Niners are better than them. I think Niners are a better defense than them.
But is it going to come down to the nitty?
Night football.
It's going to come down to the nitty. It's going to come.
Everyone in America is going to bet Dallas, sir. Everyone.
Yeah, Dallas is dog.
Not the way the Niners are playing. Even like Jerry came out, at least he had a humble remark. He said, the Niners are the best team right now. We need to have a challenge to play against the best team like that. Usually Jerry would be like, well, we're just as good as them. We're
They're
just
gonna
as
get
good as
it's gonna get down to the nitty-gritties. What
And I don't want you to overthink this one, sir.
all right.
Again, I just told
He's
the
only doing
viewers
it because it says
it's
take.
going to be a
You know
big.
what? Turns out you turned your back on the viewers and bet the Niners, huh? How you doing?
No, actually, the real way of doing this, and Brad, should know this. The real way of doing this is
First half 49ers.
my team fucking wins. Fucking great job. My team doesn't cover, even better.
Okay. All right. Who Bobby, you know what you're taking. I know what I'm taking. I might do a little, this might be something that we might have to experiment with here on some
What's the-
alternative lines with wager
What about
attack.
the total, huh?
What's the
Total's
prop
45.
on what's the prop on Dak over 1.5 interceptions? I want to know what that is.
We can check
I
wagerattack.com.
think that might be
our
in play
sponsor.
here.
Let's see. www.wagerattack.com. Make sure you use code word SBQ.
Are the Niners 4-0 ATS?
Well, no,
yes.
because we technically lost against the Rams.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, some lines, yeah. Some others, no.
Yeah, but both teams are actually 3-1 against the spread.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
since with Dallas losing
Dallas.
against Arizona.
And then let's see, the over-unders, it's so funny, are 2-2. It's crazy. They're like damn near. The only thing I'm scared about Dallas is their defensive line against our O-line. I want to see how good our O-line holds up.
Yeah,
And how it
yeah.
calls.
Because that's
Yeah, I
going to
believe in Trent.
indicate how fast things got to get out.
Trent's not
But-
the center or the guard, sir. So who's those guys?
But
That's what I
just to
care
let
about.
you know,
Couldn't tell you.
we do have CMC. So
Just give the guy a 5th touchdown. What are we
Nothing-
doing?
Nothing to say.
Give it
Nothing
to
to
him.
say there. That's
Tony
our
Pollard
winning
revenge
factor.
game too, Loki.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not buying the bullshit. As much as I like to hate against the Niners, I'm not buying it this week.
Yeah, because we have CMC, man.
And fuck CMC. How about who the hell is going to cover these wide receivers?
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder who's gonna guard Ayuk though. That's one little.
Yeah,
mystery.
Trayvon
Dude,
Diggs is
it's
out.
a
That's a
game of,
huge
and it's
hole in their
also going to
defense.
be a game of coaching.
And if they took a pit, so the Cardinals ran right at Micah Parsons. Guess who's going to be lined up against Micah Parsons?
Who?
Big number 71. They're going to run right at the guy. Trust me, Kyle's going to outsmart Mike McCarthy. I'm not going to be fooled by this.
Look at the way he said it too. It's hilarious.
Mike McCarthy.
I love it.
Big
All right.
Mike.
Okay, so let's move on to Monday night. I know it's a big push here for us guys, and things could change. Monday, GB versus LB. Oh my God, the Raiders versus
sorry.
Packers.
Real quick, did you hear what Jerry said? Or sorry, not Jerry. Jerry Jones
Uh-huh.
said that the road to the Super Bowl runs through the 49ers.
See, it's a humble answer.
It
from
stops
Jerry.
right there.
Sir, that sounds like he's admitting defeat already.
Again, that's not what he's been known for the years. He always
He's
says
gonna
we
eat his
got
fucking
we got a
McGriddle.
Maybe
Super Bowl
he's
team.
changing his aura. You know,
Fucking like
maybe he's
9-7.
doing the owl the towel thing where he says they're not, but they are in his head. Something weird. Okay, but let's go on because I want to talk about Vegas. God. All right. Green Bay versus Vegas. 2 and then over under 44.5. Brado, what does misery mean to you?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, you've been Las Vegas.
I knew it. I just wanted to ask.
Devontae against his former team. Jimmy owns the Packers if he's playing. Fucking give me it all. Give me everything, Vegas.
Is he playing? Is he in?
I don't know,
I
but
think
if he
he's a
is,
go. I think he's a go.
Yeah, he has to.
he fucking turns out that fucking he's partial owner of the Green Bay Packers.
Misery loves company.
Yeah, give me the Vegas. I'm not backing the Packers, bro. They're not a good team.
Good night.
Gonna be the same line as last week, by the way, -2.5.
God, that's gross.
But
I
the
can't
thing is,
take
we don't
another
have
Monday
Daniel
night
Jones.
loss. I'm good, guys.
And
Me
You're
Green
right.
Bay
We got
is
Jimmy.
4-0 against the Las Vegas.
Fucking
But that was
Jimmy,
Aaron.
right?
Those are Aaron years.
Bobby.
Aaron years.
He's like,
Huh?
"Give me I said you're like something, Jimmy. Oh man. Oh well. Oh well. All right. So that's are we missing games or no? There's bye weeks, right?
There is
Bye
no
weeks.
Just bye weeks.
All right. So I don't have anything else other than we already said wager attack and also the newsletter. Shout out to my godson, Kobe. We're coming for you this weekend. Hopefully you'll see this in 20 years and you'll think how crazy your aunt is what it is. Maybe I'll be butt fuck rich, but who knows? Any other shout outs, Bobby? Bianca? She get better?
Yeah, she's fine. She's sleeping.
All right.
No, nothing. Just shout out to my team. See if we can handle business on Sunday Night Football. I'll be able to see the stadium from my work and cry since I'm going to be closing that day, but it is what it is.
Who cares? It's gonna be a lot of Dallas fans anyway. You don't want to fight that fight. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right, we can go on the test drive around and see everyone taking pictures.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Big pick. Any shout out? Shout out to your quarterback, man. Tough
Shout out to
stuff.
fucking robot hand Herbert. Gotta get that finger all doctored up for in 2 weeks. He'll be back, and we're on the bye week. So this week I'll be a fan of the NFL, and I gotta love the England game, man. 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on the West Coast.
What a
That's such a blessing.
So amazing.
I will be waking up and drinking a cold one on Sunday morning before work. Hopefully my boss isn't listening.
As you should. As you should.
So if you're on the East Coast, what time is that game?
That's 9:30 to
9:30 games or
3 p.m. Sir. 9:30
9:30.
Oh, okay.
You want Hawaii time? That's 3:30 in the morning on Hawaii.
Jeez. If you're in Hawaii, you're just living life. You feel me? You could just party all night.
Seriously.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Prado, shout outs.
How about shout out to the NFL for doing this? The Green Bay Packers play Thursday night football. They're playing Monday night football, and their next game is guess when?
Sunday night football.
Sunday night
October 22nd.
Oh, they're going on a bye?
Yeah. Is that not crazy? And then playing another Monday night football game?
Nice.
Dang.
Or whatever
Yeah.
like that. What in the
Schedule makers.
Yeah, they made
They
a
make it
gem
happen.
right
They
there.
make the drama too.
Yeah, shout out to the Amazon thing that makes the schedule, huh?
Yeah, talk about someone got snoozed or was snoozing when they made that one.
Oh,
Just
big
shout
time.
out to the Niners, the best team in the NFL. How about that?
There you go.
There
Get
you go.
fired
He's
up.
been
Yeah.
still
get
betting on
it
the
fired
Cowboys,
up.
folks.
Yeah, it sounds like he's betting on the Cowboys.
I know, right? Just to take
Turns
it.
out I
He's kind of
revoked my
scared.
friendship with the guy.
He's kind of scared.
Turn that to a 4. I might think about it because that means technically the Niners
Oh,
would have to win
God.
by
Here we go.
double digits.
All right. Well, you guys know where to find us. We will be back here next week, and we appreciate you guys for listening, and we'll see you again.